1/4 divided by 7/8. Keep the first fraction. Change the division to multiplication. Use the reciprocal for the second fraction. Now we're going to check and just see if we can do some of the simplification on the diagonals. Here's one, 4 and 8. They're both even numbers. 2 works, but so will 4. That would be faster. 4 divides into 4 once. 4 divides into 8 twice. On the other diagonal, 1 and 7, there's not much we can do with this, so we're going to have to keep these as they are. Now, we're going to multiply the numerators. 1 times 2 is 2, and multiply the denominators. 1 times 7 is 7. It's not a top-heavy fraction. We're following these divisibility rules. Are they both even? No. End in the 0 or 5? No. Twin double digits? No. Will 3 or 9 work in these? No. Will they be able to divide by 7? Only the denominator, but we have to have both. And the prime numbers are all higher than the fraction itself. So this is in lowest terms. Next one. Keep the first fraction. So we're just going to copy it. Change the sign to multiplication. Here's a whole number 8. We could have talked about this 8 as over 1 because it is one whole piece. So when we go to use the reciprocal of this, the 8 has to flip to 1/8. The reciprocal of 8 is 1/8 because this could be expressed, this part right here could be expressed as 8 over 1. So when we reduce the reciprocal, we switch it to 1 over 8. Let's see if we can cancel or reduce or simplify on the diagonals. Here's a 4 and an 8 on this diagonal, the same as we had over here. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 divides into 8 twice. Notice that I'm crossing these out so I don't confuse myself. And even if you have to circle the ones that you're using, go ahead. You won't always have to do that. But right now, there's a lot of steps to think about, and you're trying to get used to it. Doing your problem in the same way each time so the steps become very familiar to you. Just like brushing your teeth and tying your shoe. You don't even think about it anymore. Your body just goes into action and you perform the shoe tying without thinking, ooh, what comes next? And you had to think about that when you were first learning. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 2 is 10. There's a 1 on the top of our fraction. It's in lowest terms.